Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 37 of the Pinnacle Combat Sports Podcast. I'm Jim, and I'm here with my buddy Dan, as always. Dan, how you doing today?
Very good, man. Very good. Good fights. Real good. It was a solid night, man.
Hella good fights.
Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
Followed by a day of championship football. I can't wait. Right after we record this, the Patriots play Denver in the AFC Championship to see who goes to the Super Bowl. You know, our team is the Patriots, and I know we're both looking forward to that game. So we got to get this in the books, and I got to head out to the bar, you know?
Hell yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to be a mile high, dude, for the game. I'm going to be about a mile high if there's a measurement.
Hopefully that helps the Patriots, Dan.
I don't know if it will, but it's going to help me enjoy it.
Nice.
So, oh shit! I'm really like, it's one of those things too. This weekend, as much as we're looking forward to the Patriots, I get it and all. I wasn't expecting it, so I wasn't really thinking that would be an option this weekend. So I was just looking at these fights like, oh, I can't wait for this.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm looking at it like, holy shit! And like about an hour and a half, say, the Patriots have a chance to go to the Super Bowl if they win.
That's
I did not have that on my list for, you know.
Yeah.
I just did not see it. So it's great.
If you told us at the beginning of the season that we would be in the AFC Championship game this year, I would have absolutely not have believed you.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people around here that are thinking this. They're kind of talking the same way. There's always going to be those overconfident people that just kind of never done anything sport related ever, and they're like, "We're going to win." No, like that's it. So just mark it and go to next week. Like, I hate that. Like, it's like, even today, there's so much that could go wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. You still have to go out and play the game.
Dude,
they just could fumble the ball 4 times.
We have people here in Portland who think the Blazers are going to win every year. That's not even a close possibility.
Well, you know, I hope it. It's not going to happen. I mean, maybe it's just because they beat a team like the Thunder and they give them the first loss. Like, yeah, you know, but like, they're just they're a really competitive team, but they're not. I don't think they're going to be a team that's going to compete yet.
Yeah, I guess whatever helps you sleep at night, guy.
Right? That'd be like us doing that going into the Patriots season this year. We're like, dude, we're going to win it all. Like, based on what exactly? What evidence do you have that? Because we had nothing that showed us that we were like the Patriots going to be like this. So, like I said, it's just cherry on top if they can make it and win it. It's like they already exceeded. They already exceed the expectations.
I'm happy either way, dude. Drake May seems like a long-term quarterback. I'm good, man. But let's get to the fights last night. I think I wanted to start with just in general, because it's a new platform and everything. What did you think about how Paramount, like the presentation? I know that there was like new graphics and stuff like that. I know a lot of people are complaining about the ads because there's way more ads, obviously. And Dana White's response was like, "Well, you're paying $8.99." So, like,
I mean, I can't argue that point.
I agree. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah,
like I paid $120 for the year, just I got it for the year, and so that means, like you said, it's like that's 1.5 pay-per-views for the year. Like for the year, I'm just paying 1.5 pay-per-views. I just don't understand why you'd be complaining. That's your opportunity to go get another drink. That's an opportunity to go get another slice of pizza. Like, whatever. Take a piss. Like, that's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing when you have 20 seconds of commercials? I'm not watching them, complaining.
And
I'm like, there's an opportunity to go do something.
I'm glad you bought a year, because I heard they're going up in price. Fairly
Gotta
soon.
get ahead of it, dude. Yeah. They always do that. So I just like to buy most things for the year. If I'm going, that makes me kind of like invest and focus on it more. Like, I'll pick. Like, I did that last year. It's not really fight related, but you get like something like HBO Max, you get something like Apple TV, you get them for a year, and then you just focus on those two. And the other shit, like, I don't need anything else, because it's like I'm just putting my time and like focus on certain ones, because people get 5-6 different things and they're barely watching 4 of them, and it's like, cool.
Yep.
But yeah, it's crazy that people are still complaining about it. But I guess it's not surprising.
Yeah,
people just love to complain. So.
But what did you think? What did you think about the whole presentation of the the new era of Paramount Plus UFC programming?
Right off the bat, I'll tell you one thing I didn't love. I didn't love how long it took to get to the first fight of the main card. Um,
Well, I
it felt
did
like we
because
were.
I went to the store. I was like,
You
shit,
had
am I
time.
gonna
That was
miss
perfect.
any
That
of
was
this?
perfect.
Yeah,
That
it
was good
was
for you.
worked out.
I'm thinking that's probably just the first one,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like close to a half an hour, wasn't it?
Oh
Whereas
yeah,
opposed to
easy.
usually,
Yeah.
usually like 10, 15 minutes, they're kind of, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, they're popping the first fight on the screen and they're getting going. So it's like, maybe it wasn't as long as I thought, but I felt like I was sitting there going, they're doing a lot of, like, if that's the new way, that's cool. But I was kind of excited that you were bringing the main card down an hour. And it just felt like it was like dragged a little bit in the beginning, which
Yeah.
made it almost the same time it ended, but it's fine. But
I would imagine that's just kinks that they're trying to work out, and because I think
I'm thinking you're right.
usually when it was ESPN, they would use that time to like talk to the broadcasters and stuff like Rogan and all, and like introduce the night for everybody and kind of go over
Sure.
like quick summarizations of you know the background of all the fights and stuff like that. So yeah, I bet it's just kinks. I bet that's going to be fixed in the next maybe not by next week, but definitely in the next couple weeks.
Sure. No, I agree. I think it will, but I really don't have, I wasn't even complaining about it. I was just kind of seeing it like that was the first thing that stuck out to me. But as far as everything else, I liked the way I liked it. It was cool. Like I think the production looked just as good. I mean, isn't Paramount like CBS? So
Yeah.
it's not like it's like they're moving to a company that like they're like, well, we're just trying this out, guys. Like they they have some experience in broadcasting, I believe.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean, they do all the football, so
right,
they,
exactly. So
yeah,
um so I just feel like it's going to be a perfect move. And then I'm really excited for the Zuffa boxing thing. I watch it every Friday. Like
mm-hmm.
I'm just excited of them doing the. I just can't wait for the fight nights to start rolling up. Like I love when they have fights every Saturday.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
It's my favorite shit. It's great.
One thing I forgot to mention yesterday on the podcast that I should have was that Dana White announced, and people that have watched the fight last night will know this. He announced that he's going to up all the bonuses, so he doubled
Yes.
all the fight of the night and performance of the night bonuses to 100,000, and then he also added a $25,000 bonus to anyone who finished a fight. So I think he paid out $450,000 to bonuses last night.
Hell yeah, dude. That's good.
Yeah, that incentivizes fighters to finish the fight.
Absolutely.
I like that, and because there's been a lot of haters in the last couple months, like you know, bitching about how the fights go to the ground and no one's doing anything, and it's like this is boring. This fight's boring, but we've went over that before. It's like these guys are fighting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of cool that he upped the bonuses. I know people complain about how little, in quotes, the fighters get paid. So hopefully that will incentivize fighters to come out and kick ass and show everybody what they got,
Yeah.
and push towards the top.
Oh, for sure. My complaint has always kind of been the similar one where I just don't like the branding of things where it makes it's like one uniform like fight kit. I just wish that they would allow the fighters to find out ways that they can get more sponsors just on their own accord. Like if and that also is based on how popular you are. Like a guy like Sean O'Malley, people just want him on their brand because he's just someone that a lot of people just love to watch. They're always tuning in. Like it's funny you said. Like I got a random text from my buddy who lives in Spokane, Washington. Spokane.
Yeah.
One of his sons, he was in like a fighting stance, and it said "Let's go Sugar Sean" because he's a fan of him. So it's like just a little kid like that sees someone like that, and like he has an obvious draw. So it's like people can be upset about hating on certain fighters, but it's like that's not their fault that they're an attractive option for fans. Like it's just that's how it works, man. Like you can't really call it how it goes. Like when Connor came on, everyone was on board. It seemed like everyone loved the way what he was doing. Like Sugar Sean has his own thing going, and like you and me have always just been who's the best right now. We've always been looking at that way. So like there's
Yeah.
just different ways of things. But that's kind of the only thing I don't like about the fighter pay. Just the ability that they took away the fighters' ability to like just get other sponsors on their own, and then it's like then the fight purses don't matter as much if you're bringing in 200K just off a few different sponsors. That can pay all the other bullshit that you need to pay people, and then you can actually have your purse for your own your own self and your own needs and your own family. It's like, but that's what people don't realize, how much that money just stretches. You get a lump sum, they're like, damn, they got that much. I'm like, well, he has to pay so much before he even sees money, and tax.
Yeah.
Could get taxed in 2 different states, from what I was told, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you live somewhere else and you're fighting in another state, you're still paying taxes off of where you fought and where you live, as far as I understand. So it's like, that's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Also, I was just thinking about this with you saying like Sugar Sean O'Malley and stuff, because he's like one of those faces of the company that, and especially like with little kids, they could take they could take advice from WWE in that respect, because now that they're part of the same group, WWE has always done a great job at marketing to kids and children and young people, especially with like, one thing I noticed about UFC, when you go to a UFC event, and I haven't been in years, but so maybe I'm wrong about this, but they're not very good with their merchandise. Like they only have like event shirts. I think they should kind of open it up to different. They should have like a ton of Sugar Sean O'Malley stuff. Obviously, I know they have like the wigs for like Patty and Sean O'Malley and stuff, and again, I haven't been in years, so I don't know if they're doing a better job at that. But they should really open the merchandise up and give them a small percentage of whatever merch they sell. And maybe they're already doing that, like I said. But WWE has always done a great job of that. And I heard a lot of money that the wrestlers make is a percentage of merchandise sales. Like one of the number one things that they worry about is merchandise sales in that company. So that might be something to look into too. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about when it comes to the merchandise, because at least how I remember it was going, because I was going all the time. I haven't been in a little bit now, but like to a live one. But I know what you mean with that. It is kind of just very basic. Just go here to get an event shirt that says the numbered event.
Yeah.
There might be a couple other things, but there's not a ton as far as that goes. So I know what you mean. They probably really could open that up more.
Yeah. And if people hear my cat in the background, she's going crazy at the door right now. But she's a sweetheart, so I can't yell at her. But let's get into the card, man. Let's I guess we'll start like we always do with the main event. Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje is your new interim lightweight champion. I mean, obviously that one fight of the night, and a lot of people online are saying that could also this early on be fight of the year. I don't know. What did you think?
I mean, it was a great fight. It's like it could easily be fight of the year, but it's like I always feel like it's too early for that. There's too many fights that are going to happen in the next 11 months. And you know how crazy it gets. And I'm not even saying that fight wasn't great. That fight was awesome. But I mean, it's already going to be, it's in the running. You figure it's going to be in the running for sure for like the first quarter at least. It could last. I'm not saying it won't be possible, but it was a great fight. It really was. Yeah, I was really locked into that one. That was my favorite, obviously my favorite one anyway going in. And then it just delivered. It was just, what a fight. Like, Gaethje fought great. Like, he fought a great fight. He fought exactly how I thought he should, if he want, like, you know, just to put, he put so much pressure. He was so in tight. Like, he didn't really give him much room. So the distance wasn't much of a, like, you figure you have to give Gaethje so much credit, because, like, I'm not comparing him, and like that King Green fight really stuck out, right? We talked about it, like with Pimp Patty, the way he controlled, like from the beginning, the distance was just his. And Green couldn't get anywhere near him, it seemed like. Whereas opposed to Gaethje, he just right away, like you see, like, okay, this is a different. Because Poirier said it himself. If a guy like Dustin Poirier says this guy's really hard to keep off you for 5 rounds, you got to take that shit for what it's like. It's very true. It's evident when you watch him fight. He's like a nightmare to get off of you. Like especially if he's dictating, he's the last person you really want to dictate a fight, because he is not going to play it safe. He is not going to take his foot off the gas. That dude is just. It was a great fight. Patty showed so much heart. Like, his chin's crazy. Like, he took some shots, man. Like, great fight. Like, what'd you think about it, Jim?
Yeah, like, well,
I'm gonna watch it again before the Patriots. I'll watch it again.
I started watching a little bit of it again, just because when we were watching it, I had it on mute because we had people over and we were watching a movie. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the only thing that was different about what we said yesterday was that I just thought, and even the commentator said this, I thought he should have been a little bit more cautious and poised in his attack. But, I love that Gaethje.
Gaethje,
He
yeah.
was just a little reckless. Like
He did eat a lot. He did eat some shit to get, yeah.
Yeah. So
like, I agree there.
Obviously we both agreed that he had to put Paddy's back against the wall and make it close, close fighting quarters and all that, which he did great. But yeah, he was just a little, which I guess made for a good fight and gave Paddy the opportunity for big shots himself. But yeah, he was just a little too reckless. He was getting hit more than he probably should have. But again, it made for a good fight. Paddy got some really good, like those uppercuts were hitting really good. Yeah, he got some good shots out. And you know what? I actually, at the end of the fight, one of the things that Gaethje said that he was really impressed by with Paddy was that his timing, which you could, when you watch it again, like Paddy's just so good at catching him coming in and that uppercut right when he was supposed to, because, obviously Justin was dipping his head to the right a lot. So Paddy was capitalizing on that with his uppercuts, and they were landing and they looked good. So one of those, I mean, I know it's like almost impossible to knock Justin Gaethje out, but anybody else, he could have had him on his back with one of those uppercuts. So,
sure.
And he was doing that throughout the whole fight. I mean, even the first round, when Justin put him down and you thought it was going to be over, like after that, he got up and he was landing some punches. Paddy was, and like he looked good. I mean,
no, it was very, very even. It was a close fight. It wasn't like he did. Like Gaethje has like 2 scored knockdowns, so that's probably what really got it for him. Just because it seemed like he did more damage. You kind of look at the way Gaethje's face was. It's just you kind of tell who won the fight for the most part. You can't just tell off the face. I get it, but it's just amazing that Gaethje looked like it very, very much unscathed with his face. Like because even like the leg kicks, like Paddy was putting work on early in the early rounds with leg kicks. It looked like Gaethje might be, and Gaethje wasn't really able to get kicks off, which I thought was kind of weird. Maybe there must have been something Paddy was making a point to maybe try to like eliminate from Gaethje's arsenal, because he didn't seem to be able to throw much.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean about him getting hit, but it's just like one of those things. I think like Gaethje's the perfect guy for it, but to beat a guy like Pimblett, and then also if he's going to have any success against Topuria, he's going to have to just you jump in a pool, you're going to get wet. He just knows he's going to get hit. If he stays on the outside against Topuria, it's probably not going to be a very good fight for him at all. But if he might take shots, but he has to get in and make it ugly and tight and like a phone booth fight. So it's like kind of a good practice fight for him against Paddy, because I think they're very similar. You have to fight those guys very similar for different reasons. I think it's more Paddy because of his size and length. You really want to get in tight on him, and then Topuria because his power is just, that's a different power, man. I don't think some people really like his boxing is so crisp, but the way he touches people that's a different kind of power for most guys in that division, I think.
Yeah, and actually
doesn't mean he can't beat him.
Now that you talk about it, though, like I think that's actually perfect to put, for Topuria, is because also Topuria hasn't really been put in that situation, like his back against the wall. Where am I going to go? How am I, So he might make a mistake in that situation, and
100%.
Justin Gaethje is game
right there.
for that because he does it all the time. So yeah, I mean,
I'm just saying that's how he could be successful, right? Like Topuria could go in there and just knock him out, just because that's how clean and how his strike. It's just he's very good. But Gaethje can really make you uncomfortable, and if he can just land a few shots, let's just say first round, same thing that happened to him against Holloway. First round, let's just say Gaethje lands a nice uppercut on Topuria tight, and then Topuria's nose is broken first round. So then what happens? Because that's what happened to Gaethje. People forget, like,
that knee.
Gaethje went 5 rounds. Was it a knee or a spinning back kick with Holloway? Wasn't it a spinning back kick at the end of the round?
Yeah, it was something
like that.
Yeah.
Either way, he got his nose broken early, and that can change the whole complexion of the fight. You just thought Holloway was picking him apart, but it's more like probably Gaethje's just dealing with a broken nose too.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you're fighting one of the best fighters. So I think I always look at fights like that. If the guy really, if you need something, if like you might be a little bit of a deficit against someone, you just got to land something significant early to change the complexion, and that's just to really hurt them, like break their nose, one of their eyes gets a little swollen up, like just to change. Then you're giving them something that they weren't quite expecting. If you're not seeing out of your left eye, then I'm throwing everything on that side. You can't see a cup. Like these guys just, you just need one little thing.
You force them to be on the defensive rather than the offensive. And that's another thing Justin Gaethje said in his post-fight interview. He said, he's like, champions move forward. That's one thing.
Yes.
Champions move forward. And I always say that. Like when you're watching, like for example, like the Derek Lewis fight last night, he didn't move forward at all. It was always Waldo moving forward. So you're having to fight defensively when Derek Lewis is the offensive black beast. You know what I mean? Like, that's not your style. You should know immediately, hey, I shouldn't be moving backwards. I should be fucking this guy up.
That's a good example. Because it really was like that last night with that fight.
And with Patty, it was actually, you wonder, like, that's why I said, I wonder how Ilia Topuria would deal with that if he's the one backing up. And I think Patty fought as perfect of a defensive fight as you can. He was pretty much defensive the whole fight except for, I think, like round 3. The one round I think he won. But yeah, you never know what those people are going to do when they have to back up and fight backing up. And it's interesting. But yeah, congratulations to Justin Gaethje. Obviously, I love both fighters. I think you do too. And
same. Oh yeah, 100%.
And I love that Patty was very humble in defeat. I knew he would be, but yeah, it was just a great fight, and I definitely, I'm going to watch it again later tonight probably. But let's get on to the co-main event. Sean O'Malley and Song Yadong. Sean O'Malley looked pretty good. What did you think?
Yep. He did look pretty good, but maybe it was a little bit of Song Yadong looking really good as well, but I was kind of expecting it to be a little more one-sided. Even though I do think he won. I'm not saying that it wasn't that close, but maybe the takedowns made it a little closer. I'm not really sure. I don't want to say I wasn't. It's a tough fight. He is a tough fighter, but I really did think he was going to kind of show out in this fight, but I'm sure he's probably disappointed himself because I think that's kind of probably what he's looking to do. But I mean, he looked good. It wasn't like, don't get me wrong. I just think I was kind of expecting. I thought it was going to be like one of those stoppage type nights. Like he was going to put like some type of highlight out there. Yeah. I thought it was going to be one of those, but you can't expect that every night. You just got to go out there and win, and that's what he did. So got back to.
I think the fight went exactly how I said. Well, the deciding factor in the fight was the third round. I think it came down to the third round. And in my opinion, Sean O'Malley fought like Sean O'Malley in the third round. He fought with confidence. He was having fun in there. And I don't think he did that in the first 2 rounds. He was very serious and kind of tough on himself. And he's
a little tense,
because like we mentioned yesterday, it was a big fight for him. It was a lot of pressure. Like he was at the top, and this is a big, like the fight that may bring him back to the top. So I think he needed to gain a little confidence those first 2 rounds and then really become the Sugar Sean that we know and love in the third. And I think he showed out in the third. And I wish he fought like that the whole time.
Sure. Maybe the next fight we'll see that. Like you said, maybe he just got comfortable, just got warm, like a little warmed up, felt more confident. Because it's like I know they're both to Murad, but you are coming off back-to-back losses, so it's like I know that would get in my head where I'm like, I just want to get a win, like. As far, however I have to get it. So I get the mentality with that. But no, like you said, I agree with everything you said. He really did. He looked sharp, especially towards the end there.
So what do you think they're gonna do? So I think in that, what is it, bantamweight? Yeah, bantamweight. I think, there's 2 options.
Real quick, do you have the rankings?
I think so.
You can pull them up,
but I could pull them up.
Yeah, that's perfect. So you said Petr Yan.
Yeah, Petr Yan, bantamweight. Let's see. Here we go. He's either gonna it's either going to be a rematch between him and Merab, so it'd be Petr Yan and Merab 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then I would guess Sean O'Malley would fight Corey Sandhagen.
Love that fight.
Sandhagen was in the crowd, and I'm sure Sandhagen wants that fight. And we've been talking about that fight. That's a fight that I think everybody wants to see.
That fight needs to happen.
And the last Petr Yan and Merab fight was awesome. I would not mind watching that again. So that's the one option. Or you give Sean O'Malley his title shot against Petr Yan. And Petr Yan lost to Sean O'Malley last time, so I'm sure he wants that loss back.
Sure. What do you think is the right move?
I want to see Corey Sandhagen and Sean O'Malley. So
let's just put them on the same card.
Rather than one good fight, I'd rather see two good fights. So give us Merab and Petr Yan again, and then, but obviously Sean O'Malley wants to fight Petr Yan. He already has a win over him. That gives him a better shot at winning the title again. So he is Sean O'Malley. So I don't know how much pull he has with deciding his next fight. Like, I guess, I don't know how all that works. Maybe Dana White and the matchmakers only give him one option, and it's like take it or leave it. But then Sean O'Malley might be sitting on the sidelines forever, kind of like Sean Strickland did. So yeah, I guess it depends on what they decide to do as a company.
Yeah, that's true. I think you should take that fight. I think that's the fight to make that a 5-rounder. UFC fight night, like a big UFC fight night. So if you want to put it on, like, how they do like some that are a little bigger than other certain nights.
Yeah, like the Middle East or something like that.
That, like a CBS, like I think they probably do CBS cards with the Paramount deal, I would assume, right?
Oh,
so like maybe cool. One of those, maybe something like that. Put Sean O'Malley and Sandhagen on that main event. That'd be a great 5-rounder.
Or have that fight open the White House card.
There you go. Even better. Like, that's great.
Yeah.
And then I wish they could just, I don't know if they have the ability to change it, but I wish they could just make those 5-rounders anyway. Like, I wish maybe all main card fights could. I don't know how the right answer is, but
well, they did that. They've done that before with a co-main event that wasn't for a title. They've done.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, they've done that for.
Because
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wouldn't you have liked that to go 2 more? I would have liked to see 2 more rounds of that fight just to see where it went. Yeah. That's why I like just throwing those on those UFC fight nights, the main event. It's like I look forward to those cards so much, knowing that it's like, well, you're giving like a top contender fight the best ability for it to kind of have a clear cut, like, winner, given it 5 rounds. Because there's so much that can happen. A fighter looks like they're winning after 3, and then all of a sudden, that other fighter just comes back in the 4th and 5th, and then next thing you know, you're either like looking at it like, holy shit, this could be a draw, or holy shit, he came back and stole it. Like, I love 5-round fights for that reason.
Yeah, it's like other sports that have 7-game series.
Exactly, dude. Perfect analogy. Yeah.
Yeah. Some teams, it doesn't make sense to do a 3-game because I don't know. Yeah, it's just.
I know it sounds weird, but the best team might not always win in the best of 3.
Yeah.
You just win 2 real quick. It's like it's not giving it enough time to like marinate. I feel like a 7-game is like perfect. Then you really find out. But no, I agree. That's a perfect way to say it.
But yeah, I mean, Sean O'Malley looked like, I'm judging him off his 3rd round. I mean, I think he looked amazing in the 3rd round.
Yeah.
He definitely needs to work on if he's going to have any chance against Petr or Merab, he still needs to work on his takedown and wrestling and at least just getting up. Because he even had a hard time getting up against Song Yadong. So,
because Jan's going to try to throw him that look, I think. I think he'd be smart too if they fight again. Try to really force more of those looks, just because of who you're fighting. Just it's more. If you're holding on, you're trying to. If he's defending takedowns and you're putting weight on him, holding on him, it's less he can be at his distance, like where he's most dangerous. So it's like, no matter who Sean O'Malley fights, he's going to have to deal with grappling because they're going to make a point to make him grapple. Just because it's, until you prove me wrong or show me that you can deal with it a different way. I know it's Merab, I know it's different, but you're going to have to really show that you're making strides in it,
Yeah, it's clearly his weakness, and it's mixed martial arts, man. You got to be,
tough sport, man.
You have to be great in all aspects of the game. Those are the best
Yep.
fighters. So, but let's move on to
Absolutely.
the next one. We got Waldo Cortez Acosta had defeated Derek Lewis. And I think a lot of people, well, I was going to say a lot of people obviously thought it was going to go this way in terms of the end result because I think
Sure.
Waldo was the favorite going in. But I didn't. Derek Lewis sometimes is hit or miss with his energy, and he just didn't even really look like he wanted to be there last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I was kind of bummed out because everyone loves Derek Lewis, obviously, and I just wish he didn't have these. He's very slow to start, very like not offensive.
Yeah.
Didn't look like he wanted to be there. Like when he slipped or tripped, he would just fall on his back and like I don't know. It's just very weird.
Just look off, a little off. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But
Yeah. It wasn't.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just love Derek
I don't. Yeah. I
Lewis.
don't know. I know. I love that dude's the man. I love watching him fight, especially like you said when it's like when he shows up and really shows out. But last night rather, he just didn't quite. It just wasn't. Obviously, wasn't his night. Didn't really look like you said. It didn't really look like something was off. Like I don't. Not to say you didn't want to be out there. That's really probably not. But it didn't look quite right. But you got to give credit where it's due. Maybe he was just thrown off by the speed or the skill set that Waldo brought. Because the dude is 17-2. Dude, he's
Yeah,
a pretty damn good fighter.
I don't want to put down the talent of
Sure.
Acosta because he does look great, and I think he told Dana White he wants to fight 6 times this year.
Wow. Okay.
So he's like ready to just smash and dash, dude. He's ready to go, and he called out Curtis Blades, I think, because I guess Curtis has been talking shit. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, I mean, he's a great heavyweight. We need more great heavyweights, and
Yeah.
I like him. He's fun. He's a
Especially
little
with
pirate.
Aspinall. You're right. Especially with Aspinall on the shelf. Like we don't know what's up with that. It's like the
Yeah,
heavyweights always struggled to like get new blood in that will like to have like staying power. So it's like the more the better. That's great. Hopefully that they can get a few of these fighters that are like more mainstays, and he might be one of them. He seems like let's see how old is he? That's what I'm curious on.
I wonder when they're gonna try to bring in
He's
Gable
34.
Stevenson.
Oh my God, he's gonna change the game. He is gonna
Imagine
change some shit.
Waldo Cortez Acosta against Gable Stevenson at the White House.
Oh yes, give me that fight.
There's a
That's great.
prelim for you.
Wow. No, that'd be great. I'm looking forward to just seeing what they bring next for him, and then like you said, Gable Stevenson is just kind of looming. Like he's going to be. Then it's like you got the talent that he's dealing with, and then it's like then you look at who like his mentor is. You're like
Yeah, his
Jesus.
training partner.
So your training partner is John Bones Jones, and you're like one of the most like he's got such a crazy. Like I have to look it up exactly how accomplished of a wrestler he is, but that dude's gonna be such a problem for people.
I think
He's
he's an
striking it.
Olympic. I don't know if he's a gold medalist, but he's an Olympic wrestler for sure. I
Oh,
think.
definitely, yeah. Because it's like, does it really? I don't know. People are like, yeah, but he didn't win gold. I'm like, yeah, but you've never done any of that. So bronze is impressive.
And neither is
I
anyone
don't know if
else in
you're
the
impressed by
UFC
it.
right now. So,
Exactly. I don't know if you're impressed by it, but I'm impressed by all the medals in the Olympics.
dude, that
Are
always reminds me of the You've seen those?
yeah, but he didn't win gold.
I'm pretty sure I've sent you videos of this before, but like on Instagram where you see this like gymnast or like this really great athlete will like fuck up and like they'll
Hmm.
like hit the ground or something, and then it cuts to this guy laying on his couch with no shirt on eating Doritos, and he goes, "What a fucking idiot!"
Yeah, yeah.
I love
It's so
that
true.
shit. Yeah,
He's not gonna win gold now. What a
so
loser.
funny.
Like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're gonna call out tomorrow because you had too much to drink. You're a quitter, dude.
Yeah. But let's move on to the next one. This is kind of controversial. A lot of people thought it should have went the other way, but Natalia Silva and Rose Namajunas. What did you think of the fight?
Oh, that one was yeah. No, that one was I kind of like I didn't really I have to watch that again to really
Yeah, me
I
too.
did feel like because what was it? I know Rose definitely won one round. I'm trying to think of what it was. If it was the last or if it was the second. But I thought Silva might have edged out too. But I wasn't confident 100% with it. I remember that fight particularly kind of thinking about. I have to rewatch that one.
It's also really tough when you go in with a bias, right? Like
Sure.
a lot of like I went in, I wanted Rose to win, right? So
Yes.
like
Yeah.
you're gonna see all the good stuff that she does, and you're almost gonna like subconsciously dismiss all the good stuff that Natalia did.
True.
Um, and I think we're all guilty of that at some time, sometimes.
True.
Um, but I remember just because that's when I had people over, that's when they came over. So like I missed a lot of that fight.
Okay.
Um, I had it on, but I had it on mute and I was like greeting people. So I wasn't like paying attention. So yeah, I got to watch that again also. I just remember sitting down for the third round and there were, they show the tweets at the bottom corner of the screen. And a lot of
Yes.
people had it 2-0 Rose. So I was like, oh, Rose is going to win. And then my buddy opened up Kalshi, and Kalshi was in favor for Rose. So I was like, oh, Rose must be winning. And then they gave it to Natalia, and I was like, whoa, what the hell? And he even said on Kalshi, right after she won, it flipped 100%. Like they had it 99-1 for Rose, but it flipped. So yeah, I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah, for sure. What that's why I'd have to rewatch it because I'm looking at all the strikes, and if I know you can't just look at that and be like, oh, they won, but it's like Natalia Silva she landed way more strikes, she threw way more strikes. The takedowns were pretty even. Like Rose had more attempts, but they both got one takedown. Rose had a little more control on the ground, like a minute and a half, minute 24 versus 2:09. So that's pretty close. But she had the edge there. But it's like I'm looking at Natalia Silva threw, you figure, about 30 plus more strikes. She landed about 20 some, like double significant strikes. If this is accurate, you know what I mean? You're looking at the ESPN one, it's like 51 significant strikes out of 133 thrown versus 26 strikes landed significant, 94 thrown. It's like that's what's tough about the rounds, right? Because it's like maybe Rose really did win 2 rounds and edged it out, but it's like I don't know. It's a tough way to. I'm gonna watch that one again. We'll have to really circle back on that one. I'm curious now.
Yeah,
because that's when I was eating. That's when I was doing a lot of damage on pizza. Also, I do remember last night. I was eating a lot of pizza in that fight.
Yeah.
So I was stuffing my face, but that was a good. I enjoyed watching that fight. I had to rewatch it.
Yeah, same here. But you notice the judges. And it's kind of weird, especially when you have a fight that has a lot of takedowns.
Mm-hmm.
Strikes are always more valuable, I guess, to the judges. Sure. And I don't know how to like resolve that. Because if you have a wrestler, they're not gonna score as much as the striker is.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they completely stop the striker from striking and they only take them down. But if they get hit, like let's say a striker lands 20 punches in a round, but the grappler brings him down twice, like who wins that round?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. I always try to lean damage because it's like you could try to be like, because I'll also score like sense. In my head, like a lot of people that go, yeah, but he took him down. I'm like, yeah, but also keep in mind that takedown was because he was uncomfortable on the feet. I think that matters. So it's like you didn't want to be there, so you were trying to get out of there. Yeah, you might have got the takedown, but you didn't do anything with it. And the guy that you took down is still trying to hit you. I just feel like he's trying to fight more than you. That's kind of how I look at certain takedowns.
It's also like, what did you do with the takedown? Like if you took him down and you just like kept control on top, but you didn't cause any damage, then that takedown isn't going to be nearly as much as if you had 2 failed submission attempts.
That's what I like about Islam. I think he's the perfect example because when Islam takes people down, he is trying to finish you. He's like always seems like he's trying to work for a submission. He submitted some crazy talent like that around the ground. Like he's so good on that. I love that. I love that. Just get right to work. Like you're not worried about if they might be able to get out of a position and scramble up to their feet because you're going to take them down again and try to put them exactly right back in that same spot. So it's like I love when fighters really get like when I take you down, I'm trying to like a guy it's an old name, but like he was always very good at it. Like Tito Ortiz was a great ground and pound artist.
Yeah.
When he would get you down there, he would just in a tight spot, he was always landing something that was significant or always trying to. And then you have a guy like Islam who's always seems like he's more so working for submissions. Those are two very random names to bring up. Like not more so Islam, but like it's just examples of like I love when they just get right to it, as opposed to like I'm holding on and I'm trying to like keep you in this position. I like fighters that are like I don't care where you go, I'm going to put you where I want you, and that's it. So it's like I feel like Islam's that way.
Yeah, it's a fight. You're trying to win the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you're not trying to win over the judges. You're trying to win the fight.
Well, yeah, I've always struggled with that with certain, like there were like friends I used to watch fights with that were like, yeah, but he got these takedowns. I'm like, yeah, but it seemed like he just didn't want to be on the feet. So he's trying to get away from somewhere where he's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was like, it wasn't the same vibe as like GSP. People would say that about GSP. I was like, no, incorrect. GSP he would look at where you were weak and just expose you and take you there. That's not because he doesn't want to fight you somewhere. It's because he's just that he's on another level as far as intelligence goes, doesn't get involved in ego. He's like, I'm going to take you where you're weak and expose you. And that's one of the smartest things you can do in a fight. Why the hell are you going to be like, no, I'm going to stand and bang with him? Like, you're an idiot. Like,
yeah, and it just happens to be, just like Sean O'Malley, it just happens to be that some of the best strikers aren't very good on their back.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you're going to take him where he's weak. Sure. He might make you a little uncomfortable on the feet because he's very talented on his feet, but also if you want to win the fight, and you think you can beat him on the ground, you should take him there.
100%. Yeah. And that's like, it's not, I also don't like when people like, I'm not also saying that like people that take people down are like scared to fight. It's more like, no, I just think that should be taken into account when you're judging a fight.
When judging it, yeah.
Yeah. Is he taking this guy down to do what he wants to do to him? Is he taking him down because he doesn't want to be somewhere and he's not quite comfortable there? I feel like a lot of grapplers are that way. So I don't score those takedowns the same exact way.
Well, it's like anybody.
I'm not saying you don't score them.
It's like anybody in the UFC in a fight. Once they get clipped, they always go for the takedown.
Smart. 100. I would do the same thing. Like, I'm not like, I'm not even like talking down on it. It's more like, it's just, you got to take it for what it is. That shot meant something more than the takedown.
That's exactly your point. Is like, in that situation, the shot that he took is going to be worth way more to the judges than the defensive takedown to get out of that situation.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. Yep. Yeah. You're kind of like, you're neutralizing it, but I just don't think you should get much of a scoring off of that because you're trying to get out of a bad situation. So the guy that put you there should be getting more of the, credit, the more positive points. Yeah. Credit. Exactly. So, it's a hard thing to do, man. I know everyone talks so much shit, including we all do, but like judging, referee, that shit's so tough. It's all split, especially like a referee. That shit's so split, just right on the spot. Like, because you've seen the way some guys go out, their eyes roll, and next thing you know, they're back. But you're basing it off of the eyes rolling back. That's what you're supposed to look for. The guy went unconscious, might be for a second. So you're going in there, you stop it, he's back, and he's looking at you like, what the fuck? You're like, I saw your eyes roll back. Like, it's a hard thing to.
Well, like that happened last night. Remember, I can't. What fight was it? I think it was one of the. Oh, it was the Nikita Krylov and Modesta Bukauskas. He got him like right at the last second, and he was like, "I was fine. But he's like, "Yeah, but you got hit and your arms gave out because you went out for a second, and we have to." I know there was one or a couple seconds left in the round, but when you're a flash knockout like that, they have to do what they got to do to protect you.
Yep. So, and I feel like the referee has to have maybe a little awareness if that was like a 5-round fight and that was the 4th round. Let's just say that could be an even fight going in the 5th. Yep. I don't want you to take that from that guy. But it was the end of the round, like the fight and the round. It's like you have to ref the fight the same way you would if it was the first round.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I do like when the referees rather kind of like hover and give them every opportunity just to see, because that's the thing too. The referee can call that after the the round ends. He can assess you after. So it's like, I would rather do that. If you're still conscious and you're there and you're trying to move, I'll let you go to the butt, and then I'm going to see how you react and go to your corner and then see how you recover.
Yeah.
That's fine too.
They did that in the Zuffa boxing. Did you? How much of that did you watch? Did you watch that?
I didn't rewatch it. I only watched the Callum Walsh fight.
Well, there was one fight where he went into the corner and he asked the corner. He said, "Do you want to continue?" Because he was. I can't remember what fight it was, but he could have stopped it right there and said, fight's over. But the fighter doesn't want to stop. They know what a loss means on their record, so they were
especially in boxing, right?
Yeah, they were definitely waiting. They weren't talking to the ref. The ref's like, "Hey, talk to me. What's going on? Does your fighter want to continue? Talk to me." And they were just holding off as long as they could, that whole minute that they had in between rounds. And then I think he finally called it off. He's like, "If we're taking this long, I think we know what the decision is."
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Let's get on to the first fight of the night, or first fight of the main card. Arnold Allen and Gene Silva. What did you think?
Oh, that was
a fun fight, man. That was fun.
Very fun fight.
I came in like the middle of it, and it was they were just banging. It was great.
Like it was like a respectful animosity too. They didn't seem like they like fully hated each other, but like they're kind of getting under each other's skin. Like I don't know if it was the end of the first or end of the second, where Jean Silva, they were kind of like having a stare off, and then Arnold Allen went to like extend out, like, "Yeah, this is cool," bump fists or high five, and he didn't. So he pushed him. It's like they had like this weird little animosity going through the fight.
Yeah, he gave him the finger and all that. Yeah.
Yep. And you usually don't see Arnold Allen doing much of that, like engaging in it. I haven't really seen many fights where someone was doing that to him to make him react, but you just didn't see him really take the bait much, and you seemed like he was. So I think Jean Silva just gets on people's nerves, like whether they admit it or not. I think that he's just so weird and out there, and it's like he's also very dangerous. Yeah. He's very strange. And
then he jumped on his back at the end of the fight.
That was a little. Yeah, that was a little like, I don't like when people do that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I'd rather you just like that when you did that, you could have threw a knee like GSP hit Sarah with right in the ribs. How about that instead? Like, he's exposed there. Try to finish the fight. Don't try to show him up. Like, that's just the way I look at it. Like, but
there's so many
memes. I forgot all about that, dude. I forgot he did that.
There's so many memes online of people that photoshopped him into a picture on a surfboard. It's pretty funny. But yeah, good for Gene Silva. This is going to put him up. I think it says here Arnold Allen was number 6 in featherweight, so that's like he's going to get a top 5 fight next.
And he's such a tough fighter to deal with because his power. He's another one who has a different kind of power, it seems. And then his submissions are like, I'm not a big fan of the dude, but it's like, Bryce Mitchell is a good ground fighter, and he kind of did whatever he made him look pretty silly, especially the way he choked him. So I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it more to be like a knockout type deal. So it's like John Silva, I think he has a pretty wide array of weapons. Like, he can really hurt you in a lot of ways. Yeah, he's a fun fighter.
Yeah, I mean, we've been high on the fighting nerds for a couple years now, and he's one of our favorites for sure. And then Diego Lopez is fighting next week. So that's exciting.
Is it him and Volk? Is it again?
Number 2, yeah.
Oh, that's great. I haven't even looked at that card much. I'm sure it's gonna be great because those Australia cards. There's a lot of Australia fighters I love watching.
Yeah, Dan Hooker and Saint Denis.
That's awesome.
I think. Yeah.
Is that other kid, that the one by knockout that was really impressive? I think it was a head kick. Remember that? Like Quinn? Is it Quinlan or Quinlan? Let me look it up. He's Australian. I bet you he's on that card.
I'm looking.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Rafael Fiziev and Mauricio Hufi.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
That's his name, Jim. Quinlan Salkid. He's fighting Jamie Malarkey.
Nice.
That dude. 10-1. That was the one. Remember, he had that really good knockout. What was it? His last fight. He had a head kick knockout against a homeboy who looks like he could be Kelvin Gastelum's brother.
Oh yeah. Okay, I
Nasrat
remember.
Hess. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
I feel like they could be related. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
that's cool.
let's talk about some of the a couple of the prelims. And one thing we do have to mention is that they canceled the fight. They canceled the Michael Johnson Hernandez fight because of betting. Did you see
Wow,
this?
really? I didn't see that. I was wondering. I totally forgot that fight didn't. I was wondering,
Yeah.
like as I was watching the order, I was thinking like I totally forgot last night about that fight.
I was gonna
'Cause I knew that
text
one got
you
canceled.
because like right before the fight started, I saw that I didn't know why at the time, but they canceled the fight for some reason. And then
Hmm.
maybe like an hour later, I saw that the betting lines changed drastically like overnight, and because they had issues with the FBI in the past,
Hmm.
Dana White was like, "Yep, I'm not taking my chances. We just canceled the fight." And I'm sure there's going to be an investigation, and they're already on it, and it is what it is. So there you
That's
go.
crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll have to look up more on that. But I didn't even know. I knew that fight was on the card, and we talked about it. How
yeah,
that's
I
a
was
good
excited
prelim
about that
fight,
fight too. Yeah,
and I forgot all about it.
but
That's funny.
were there any big standout fights to you in the prelims that you want to chat about? I didn't get to watch the Umar and Davidson Figueiredo fight because I was at the store getting stuff. But
Maybe it was more just Umar, but Umar kind of he ran away with that one. I don't know if Figueiredo just it could have just been how good. That's what you don't know.
yeah,
Like, was it a bad weight cut? Did that affect them? Sometimes guys that miss weight look better. They look
yeah.
bigger. Like they tend to win fights like that. But Umar just ran away with it. It wasn't even
That
really
dude, Alex Perez, looked great against Charles
big win.
Johnson, huh?
Yes,
Huge
that's what I was
win.
gonna say. Big win because Charles Johnson had some big wins lately. So that was a huge win for him.
That was surprising.
Really,
He fucked him up good too.
it was it was surprising because I did not. I was picking Charles Johnson, so um, that would, yeah, 100%. That was a very interesting dude. That
I
was a good
also
one, and
thought
then
Ty Miller looked good in that first fight.
very yep.
Josh Hockett
He's
looked
young.
great.
Yeah, he did his old kind of WWE. You know,
I hated that.
I didn't love it at all.
And
Like
I like
it wasn't.
WWE, and I like
It
people
didn't
like
land. It didn't land well.
yeah.
I don't think. I think it was kind of very hacky.
Mm-hmm.
You were copying someone else of something someone else said. It didn't even land. Like you're doing the Chael thing, but it's like Chael did it, and it was good. And it was funny,
Yeah.
whether you liked it or not. It
It
was like
was more natural when
it
he did it.
landed. It
Yeah.
landed. Yeah, and they had a history. It's like he's kind of, I don't know. He's just kind of he's throwing out like some low blows at fight. Like I don't. I might root for him to meet a heavyweight soon, but I didn't love it. I thought it was just, yeah, I thought it was lame. Like I would say that to him. That was lame.
Yeah, it was
Like
written like you could. It was just written.
yeah,
You with
it wasn't cool.
Chael, it was like it felt natural.
Yeah,
It's like that's why
yeah,
a lot of people hate wrestling because you can tell it's written, and you like
yeah.
you got to make
Like
it seem
rehearsed.
natural at least.
Yeah, I didn't love it. So whatever. It was a good win for him. He looked good, but it's like I just kind of wish he would just get out there and talk shit regular. Like you don't have to
Yeah,
do you can wear the fucking shit you're wearing. I don't whatever. That makes you feel better. You're doing it like a character, but just get out there and say some real shit.
yeah.
Like that's all you have to do. Just talk shit about who you want to fight, and if you want to go that route, I'd rather just be like, I'm gonna fight whoever, and that's it. Like you're new,
Yeah.
like just give me someone, and that's it.
Give me another fight.
But
I'm ready tomorrow.
exactly, exactly. I think
um,
that lands a lot more than the other shit. But
that dude Atiba Gutierrez from Cameroon, he
yep,
looked pretty good, but the guy he fought, Pulyaev, he
yes,
actually fought a pretty good fight too. Like he gave it to him, and that was a fun fight to watch. I thought.
he he did because it's like he was outstruck really, but it's like he was landing more damage because he had the knockdowns, and so I think that's a good fight for him. It's a good reminder of how tough it can be. You're not going
Yeah,
to go out and smoke everyone. Um, and I like that he he didn't fully he didn't gas or anything or get hurt to a point where he almost got out of there just because he was putting too much focus on being offensive. I think it was an important fight for a guy like that who's green and young. It just has all the potential.
Yeah, and because it went all 3 rounds, he tested his cardio and all. I agree. I think
he's 23. He's 23.
Yeah, he's gonna be really good. He's just gotta brush up on some things, and but he's great. Yeah, I like him a lot. I'm looking forward to his next fight. So
like that, yeah, because I think there were a lot of fighters that would have been out of there. So you have to give credit to, like you said, was it Puliev? What do you say his last name?
Something like that.
Puliev. That one's a tough one, dude. I'd rather say Nurmagomedov than that one. That one, for whatever reason, just doesn't roll nice for me.
But yeah, man, what a hell of a night of fights. And next week we got a whole other card. I think you mentioned him already. The championship fight, Alexander Volkanovski and Diego Lopez gets another chance at the belt. Dan Hooker, Benoit Saint Denis, Mauricio Hufi, and Fiziev.
Bro,
Tuivasa, the Shui.
Just those 3, dude. Oh my god,
that's awesome. Yeah, Jamie Malarkey.
Oh, Tuivasa, that dude, Taliesin Teixeira. That dude's good. That's a good fight. Yeah. That's a first rounder, I think.
Yeah.
But there's I love these cards.
Cody Brundage. Yeah.
I haven't seen Cam Broston. I feel like he might be new. I don't know if he's even. That could be a debut.
I know we've seen Jacob. I like him.
Yep, and that guy he's fighting's good. That's a good matchup.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen him. Mikalev, Jonathan Mikalev from Australia.
Yep, McAuliffe. I know. I think he was a Contender Series guy, but he's a good fighter. That's cool. But Oban Elliott, that dude grinds people out. That's gonna be a good fight. But no, the prelims look really good. But like I said, man, those top 3 are very, very good. That's a great top 3 of a card. That's arguably. Let's see if I look back. Oh, I think it's definitely on paper better than what we just saw last night. As great as the main event was, if you take those top 3 and you put it up against these top 3, I'd rather have these top 3.
Well, we don't have to wait too long.
But also, just to say, if that fight was actually whole, which it was supposed to be, Gaethje, Pimblett, Harrison, Nunez, O'Malley, Yadong, that beats it, just to be clear. But this card coming up is great, too. So I love those Australia ones, like I was telling you. Those prelims are always great. There's a lot of stoppages. A lot of really good fights in the prelims, and a lot of crazy ass Australian fighters that I enjoy watching.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait. Less than a week away, so I'm so pumped, man. And so we got football, dude. And what time is it? We got football in 15 minutes.
Oh, this is great timing.
All right, man. We'll end it here, and we'll see you guys back here next week for episode 38. For UFC 325, right?
Hell yeah.
325. Sweet. If you want to follow us on Instagram, I've been posting more at Pinnacle_combat on Instagram and YouTube. I figured out iMovie, so I was able to post that video yesterday. I'm going to have to do this stuff after the football game, though, today, so it's going to come out later tonight.
More than fair. Good big game.
Yeah. We'll see. It's going to be good. Thank you, Dan, again for doing this, and I'll talk to you next week. Well, I'll talk to you during the game too. But
oh hell yeah! No, thanks for getting this up and running again because you do all the actual work. So thanks for doing all the setup and the posting and all that. It's great, dude. I'm just here talking. I have the easy part. So
it helps when you have a brand new laptop. I'll just say that.
Oh yeah,
things are a lot easier. I have space. Right. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive. I can throw things on.
Damn, dude.
Everything's looking good. Everything's been working great. So no complaints. And I have a little setup in a totally different room in the house now that we're in a new place. So it's working out great. Nice. Yeah.
Plus you have a pterodactyl drive. You said how many bytes?
Yeah, a two pterodactyls.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Some ancient power, bro. That's awesome.
And I got cats. Maybe the cats will be a guest appearance.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They're trying already at the door. It's crazy.
Thelma, right. Your thought.
All right, dude. Well, enjoy the game, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good, bro.
Thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll catch you next week. Peace.
See you.